Hey, it's Janet. You caught me hanging out here at Physical Fitness Center. Welcome to Teach Me Tuesday. Come on in the other room with me. Have you ever noticed if you're watching a documentary of people in India that they will often be in this position, cooking and doing all kinds of things? And have you ever noticed how young children will get in this position? Well, why is it that in the United States, most people can't get in that position when they're in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and yet people in India are in that position in their 80s? Well, we've already talked a little bit about the knees, and in this session I want to tell you a little bit more how by taking care of your ankles and your hips, you can take care of your knees. We've already talked about keeping your feet and hips flexible and strong. And now I'm going to show you how to tell if you're overusing this muscle here, your quadriceps, versus the hamstrings and gluteus. Come on over and see if you have been overusing your quads. All right, if you get a chair and put it in front of you, and you get your feet underneath the chair, and then you get your knees right up against the chair. If you are able to stand up without your knees knocking over the chair, then that means you are able to use your gluteus maximus and your quads. If, however, you either knock over the chair or scoot it back, or if you find that you just can't get up, you keep trying and you keep falling back in the chair, then that means you are out of balance. Your quads, you're relying too much on your quads. And so your quads are too strong and out of balance as compared to your hamstrings and your glutes. So if you find that that is the case, here's how to remedy it. There's two ways that I like to do this. One is what we just did. Have you actually practiced squats with your feet under the chair so that you're not allowing your knees to come over your feet? If your knees come over your feet, you're using your quadriceps. If your knees stay back, then you're using the back side. So you can do that several times, coming up and down slowly. You may need to take your hands forward to control the movement. If you happen to have a therapy ball at home, this is another one that I like. This is a ball on the wall. So you're going to move your feet out so that they're far enough away that when you bend your knees are not going to go over your feet. Again, if your knees go towards your feet, it means you're using your quads versus your glutes and your hamstrings. You're going to roll down and roll back up again. You could do that maybe 2 sets of 10. Well, I have some more hanging around to do, so I'll see you next week, okay?